Assalamualaikum to Madam Asniza and my fellow friends. Our group will present one of type of filing system, which is functional or activity-based classification system. So this is my group mate. From the left, FARAH AISYAH binti Muhammad KHALIK, MAISARAH binti ABDUL, and I am SYAHMI Hakim bin Abdul Halim, Muhammad Al-Hakim bin Muhammad SABRI, and Muhammad NASTAAIN bin Muhammad Ibn SAIFUDIN.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Al-Hakim bin Muhammad Sabri and I will be presenting about the introduction of function and activity-based classification system. Classification system is a process of grouping things together. The combination word function activity of classification system is a thing that can classify some activity based on their function respectively. For example, engineering components store information on control file like a project of making a construction building in a unique subsequent record of file. Another example is you can see in organization, academic organization like UITM. UITM store information like the registration of the student that have a metric number or a unique ID for each student for throughout the student study since the beginning to the end, especially during the graduation. All of these record or records that is based on the classification system is actually pretty useful as it is the user to access the file. Some of the notable points regarding file function and activity-based classification system are as follows. Bank is the most easily understood arrangement of file. Most easily understood arrangement of file means the function of activity-based classification system is considered one of the simplest way to organize file. It involves grouping file based on the specific function or activity they relate to. This means that the file with similar purpose or subject matter are categorized together, making it easier to understand and navigate the classification scheme. By this means that when arranging some of the record information, one must have a good kind of classification. For example, record in an organization is stored with the alphanumerical from A to Z. All of the alphanumerical have a unique set of information that can differentiate uh, variety kind of information.
Sometimes difficult to make distinction between activities. Sometimes it is difficult to make a distinction between activities. One challenge of the function or activity based classification system is that it can be difficult to distinguish between different activities or functions. There might be cases where certain files overlap or have elements that pertain to multiple activities. This can lead to confusing this can lead to confusion when assigning files to their appropriate place in the classification scheme.
Today, we'll go on to the lead confusion in assigning files to their place in classification scheme. Assigning files to their appropriate position in the classification system can be difficult due to potential of overlap or ambiguity between activities. For example, if there is a section of files specifically devoted to training and computerization, it becomes difficult to determine in which the file relating to computer training must be assigned. Should it be filled under the training or computerization subseries? This quandary highlights the difficulty of accurately classifying files within function or activity-based system?
I'm SYAHMI. I will go for example part. In a function or activity-based classification system, when there are sub-series of file dealing with training and computerization, the file dealing with computer training should be assigned to the sub-series that is most closely aligned with its primary focus. In this example, since the file pertains to computer training, which involves training related to computer or computer system, it will it will be most appropriate to assign it to the subseries dealing with training. This is because the main emphasis of the file is on the training aspect, and the fact that is related to computer is a secondary consideration. While there is a sub-series specifically dedicated to computerization, it typically encompasses a file that deals with the process of computerizing system, implementing technology, or managing digital transformation initiative. If the file primarily focuses on computer training rather than the process of computerization itself, it would be more suitable to place it within the training subseries. It is important to note that the specific classification system in use may have its own guideline or rules for assigning file to subseries. Therefore, it is recommended to consult the guideline or follow the established convention within the particular classification system to ensure consistent and accurate categorization of files.
Next, summary. The function or activity-based classification system offer a straightforward way of organizing files by grouping them based on their function or activity. However, it can become challenging when files relate to multiple activity or when the boundaries between activity are not clearly defined, leading to confusion when assigning files to their appropriate place in the classification schema. That's all from us. Thank you.